Guys, so today we're going to be once again looking at exponents, but this time we're going to be looking at powers and powers, so raising powers to powers. So our first step, if you remember, is to expand. So we're going to expand, and since the exponent is attached to the parentheses, we're going to have three parentheses. So negative 2a to the power 2, negative 2a to the power 2, negative 2a to the power 2. And if you notice, we can actually expand a second time because we have a to the power of 2. So this is going to look like negative 2 times a times a, negative 2 times a times a, negative 2 times a times a. Okay, so this is what we're actually gonna have to expand twice. Some of you guys could already skip to this second step right here, but for some of us it's kind of hard to see, so that's why we do it into two steps. So let's go ahead and now bring our numbers to the front, and that's what we call our step of rearrange. So negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, and I see 6 A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now our last step is to multiply. So negative 2 times negative 2, that's positive 4. Bring down this negative 2. So 4 times negative 2, that's going to give me negative 8. And I have a to the power of 6 because there are 6 8s. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one more time. Maybe let's try it out with number 8. That looks kind of difficult. So here, this exponent's attached to the parentheses, so we're going to have 3 parentheses. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. So this is going to be negative b to the power 2, negative b to the power 2, negative b to the power 2. So remember, here we have an invisible 1 in the front. So this is going to expand to negative 1 times b times b. This exponent of 2 is only attached to the b. Okay? So negative 1 times b times b. Negative 1 times b times b. So now let's rearrange, bring our numbers to the front. And then our variables. So this is going to be negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Bring down this negative 1, which is negative 1 again. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 b, so b to the power is 6. So I could either write it this way, or I could just write it as negative b to the power of 6. Okay, I say let's do one more, and then we'll call it a day. Let's go ahead and do this difficult one too here. So this is number 7. This one is kind of challenging. So for this problem, let's look at this 2 right here. So it's attached to the parentheses, which means I'm going to have 2 parentheses. And inside, I'm going to have negative a b to the power of 2. So here I expanded my first time, and now I'm going to expand for a second time because I noticed that there is another exponent, this 2 right here. So that 2, what is it only attached to? Go ahead and ask yourselves, what is that only attached to? How do you think it's going to look? Go ahead and pause and see if you can do it on your own. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. There's an invisible 1 right here, so it's going to be negative 1, a times b times b. Negative 1, a times b times b. Now let's go ahead and rearrange. So if we rearrange, I'm going to have my numbers in the front and then my letters in alphabetical order. So now that I multiply, negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. I have 2 a's. And I have 4 b's. Okay, or I can write this as a to the power 2 and b to the power of 4. I hope this helps you guys, and I just want to say, yes, this is a new video. Thank you, Samantha, who called out my mistake. All right.